Hey Virgo. So I asked Spirit, what do people find most annoying about you? And I feel like it's, you fall in love. It's a deep love. And I feel like you hold things back. You could possibly hold back your emotions. Like if something upsets you, you may not really speak about it. I just feel like you stay kind of quiet about a lot of things. People find it annoying. A lot of you could suffer from like anxiety or just overthinking. You might stress out about things, worry about things. Sometimes I feel like you could be a little combative, argumentative, but I feel like it's because you trust in yourself and you trust in your intuition and what you believe is right. And so you're willing to fight and stand up for that. Not that you're being combative, but you know what I mean. People feel like you carry around too many burdens, too many old baggages from the past. Also, what annoys people, and this is funny, they see that you will not allow someone to make you an option and to juggle you. I feel like when you find out lies or when you find out things that someone has hidden, I mean, you make a decision, you turn your back, you walk away, boom, done. Enough said, you know? And I feel like they feel like you hold back your emotions and you start focusing on work. But then I feel like you let it build up and then boom, maybe you come at them. So your communication, I'm sorry, your communication may be hot and cold. You might go off on someone or whatever, say what you got to say, but then there's times where you kind of hold back. So you're not very consistent, I guess, with your emotions, your communication. Okay, Virgo. So what do people think you do too much of? So what do people think Virgo does too much of? So a lot of people may think you're a little controlling. I'm sorry. They may feel like you want to run the show. They might feel like you come in, you could change your social group a lot. Now, for some of you single Virgos, maybe people feel like you hang out too much, you date a lot. Things like that. Okay, what do people think Virgo does too much of? So like I said, I feel like you blow hot and cold. Your communication. You communicate, and then maybe it's kind of harsh at times when you do communicate. But it's like you blow hot and cold. I feel like it's with your communication. You don't express yourself on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? A lot of people may feel like, now, okay, don't come for me now. Some of you male Virgos, people may feel like you could be a player, that you date a lot. Now, that's for some. That's what they think. You do too much of, for some of you. You have the Hangman. So what do people think Virgo does too much of? So, a lot of you sacrifice a lot of things. Okay. You could have someone around you that wants you to sacrifice your social life so you can spend more time at home, things like that. Like maybe it's time for you to settle down if you're single. So, and also, you have some people who feel like if you if you give up your single life or whatever and you settle with a family, they feel like you're not satisfied, you're not happy, things like that. Some of you people may feel like you spend too much time on electronics, internet, things like that, also your phone. So, okay. Like I said, I'm telling you, or, you know, this can be some Virgos feeling like this about others, but there are some Virgos that if you have someone that you're with, they feel like you spend too much time on your phones, things like that. Okay. So, Virgo, how do people see you? How do people see Virgo? So they do see you, you know, saving your money, possibly working on your health. But I'm telling you, they see you as the Emperor again. The Devil. Some of you could have addictions, but it's like a control thing. How do people see Virgo? So either they see you very controlling or they want to control you. But, you know, I'm asking, how do they see you? You're just very strong. Strong-willed, stubborn. Could be very stubborn also. How do people see Virgo? You have Justice twice. Some of you could be Virgo, Libra, cuspers. I'm a Virgo, Libra cusp, but they see you being very successful also. You could get a lot of attention. So even if you do get deeply betrayed, you still come out on top. It seems like you always get your justice. You know, you like a fairness, balance. They see you very protected also. But now I will say they can see that you can balance your light and your dark energy. You know, love and light, but also your dark. I mean, because we're human. You know, we have both. There's no way you're perfect, love and light. So you can balance both of those out. So how do people see Virgo? So now some of you Virgos, they see you as a player. They could possibly see you as, so like if you're with someone, sometimes I see this as, if you're married, you know, they want you to take the trash out. Let's just use that for an example. You don't want to take it out right then. You'll take it out when you feel like taking it out. So maybe someone wants you to take action or do things sooner, faster, something like that. But I'm telling you, the King of Wands, he'll do what he wants to do when he wants to do it, point blank. There's no, you're not going to control Virgo, period. So they do see you now if you're in a relationship. You know, you have a great family, kids, a good relationship with your family, with your children. Sometimes you might make some crazy decisions, but who doesn't, you know? Now, some of you Virgos, now, I'm just talking to the, you know, there are some player Virgos. They could see you now if you're a player Virgo. I'm not talking to, you know, the Virgos that are single, settled down, and they're not this way. Some of you, they could see some Virgos kind of very selfish, just doing what you want to do. You may try to hide this side of you because the sun's in the reverse, the tower in the reverse. Or for some of you, this could have been your past. This is how you were in the past, but now, you know, it's like settling down into a family, into a marriage, having a wife, a husband, very responsible, just a husband, wife, you know. So I feel like there's a lot of change. So maybe they're looking at you as, you were doing this, blah, 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 but, you know, settling down or wanting to settle down. So a lot of change because you have the death here. I'm sorry. Yeah, the death card. So maybe they just see you kind of transforming a little bit. So that's good. So anyway, it just looks like, wow. You have the Three of Pentacles twice. So you could be very skilled at something, working on something that you're very good at, some type of skill. I don't know, whatever you do for work, you're very good at it. Now, some of them, they could see you like work yourself to death. You know, you're a hard worker, things like that. So anyway, Virgo, that is what I have for you, and I will see you in the next one.